In the lush, verdant landscapes of Ghana, nestled between the rolling hills and sparkling rivers, lay the small village of Aburi. It was a place where tradition and community were the lifeblood of everyday existence. Among the villagers lived a young girl named Amina, whose spirit was as free and untamed as the wind that rustled through the banana trees. Amina had grown up under the watchful eyes of her parents and the elders of the village. They had arranged for her to marry Kofi, the son of a wealthy farmer, in a match that would secure both families' prosperity. However, Amina's heart yearned for something more than the life that had been planned for her. She dreamed of a love that was as wild and passionate as her own spirit. One moonlit night, as the village lay asleep, Amina made a decision that would change her life forever. She packed a small bag with a few belongings, wrapped herself in a colorful Kent cloth, and slipped away into the night. With each step she took, the familiar sounds of her village faded into the background, replaced by the unknown symphony of the world beyond. Amina traveled through dense forests and across wide savannas, her heart both heavy with the fear of the unknown and light with the excitement of her journey. She encountered many challenges along the way: hunger, fatigue, and the occasional wild animal, but her determination never wavered. She was driven by the hope of finding a place where she could be free to choose her own destiny and find love on her own terms. After several weeks of arduous travel, Amina arrived in the bustling city of Accra. The vibrant capital was a stark contrast to the quiet simplicity of her village. The streets were alive with the sounds of haggling market vendors, the laughter of children playing, and the rhythmic beats of high-life music drifting through the air. Amina was both overwhelmed and exhilarated by the energy of the city. One day, as she wandered through the colorful stalls of Makola Market, she met a young man named Kwame. Kwame was a musician, his fingers skilled at plucking the strings of his guitar and his voice as smooth and rich as honey. He was drawn to Amina's striking beauty and the fierce determination in her eyes. "Hello," Kwame greeted her with a warm smile. "You look like you've traveled far." "I have," Amina replied, feeling a connection spark between them. "I left my village to find a life of my own." Kwame admired her bravery and invited her to listen to his music. As he played, Amina felt a deep resonance with the melodies and lyrics. They spoke of love, freedom, and the pursuit of dreams. Over the next few days, they spent more time together, and their bond grew stronger. Amina felt herself falling in love with Kwame, drawn not only to his music but also to his kind heart and free spirit. However, as Amina and Kwame's relationship blossomed, news of her disappearance had reached her village. Kofi, feeling both angered and humiliated, set out to find her and bring her back. He arrived in Accra and began searching the crowded streets for any sign of Amina. One evening, as the sun set over the city, casting a warm glow on the bustling streets, Kofi spotted Amina and Kwame sitting together by the ocean. His anger flared, and he stormed over to them. "Amina," Kofi shouted, "you have shamed our families and abandoned your duty. You must come back with me at once." Amina stood up, her heart pounding. "Kofi, I cannot return with you. I have found love here, and I have found myself. I deserve the chance to live my life on my own terms." Kofi's face contorted with rage, but before he could respond, Kwame stepped forward. "Amina has chosen her own path. You cannot force her to go back." Seeing the resolve in Amina's eyes and the protective stance of Kwame, Kofi realized that he had lost. With a bitter scowl, he turned and walked away, leaving Amina to her newfound freedom. In the days that followed, Amina and Kwame's love grew even deeper. They made music together, blending their talents and passions into beautiful harmonies that spoke to their journey and their love. Amina found work in the city, and they built a life together that was rich with creativity and joy. Amina had fled her home in search of love and freedom, and she had found both in Kwame and in the vibrant life of Accra. Though she missed her family and the familiarity of her village, she knew that she had made the right choice. She had followed her heart, and in doing so, she had found a love that was true and a life that was her own. And so, Amina's story became a legend among the people of Ghana, a tale of courage, love, and the unyielding pursuit of one's dreams. It inspired many to follow their hearts and to seek out the life they truly desired, no matter the obstacles in their way.